Welcome to DJM TV Daily News Update. This is the live show. A very big welcome to you, our esteemed viewers who are viewing us presently live. My name is Lawuro Favor, and joining us today from our Oka studio is...
My name is Victor from Oka. You're welcome.
All right, guys. So in a previous video, we did promise you that on the 28th of August 2021, as a way of saying thank you for always being there for us here at DJM TV, we will be giving 5,000 naira to 10 lucky winners. And we did ask you to drop your comment on a particular video, and we will sort out the 10 winners from the comments. So, Victor, what do you have to say concerning this giveaway?
Yeah, the giveaway is going to be live and direct tomorrow. Like we said, we are going to be picking 10 lucky winners who will go with the sum of 5,000 naira. And we know 5,000 naira can do a lot of things in the life of some persons. All we are saying is thank you for staying with us all through this time. And we know that we're going to get 10 lucky winners by the end of tomorrow.
All right, guys. Now, for this live show, we have a topic before us which promises to be exciting and interesting. And we want you to drop your comments in the comment section, and we'll read them out. And if you are interested in calling into the live show, Victor will give you the number. So, Victor, please, can you give them the number to call in to the show?
All right. The number to call is 080. All right, the number to call is 080-8982-8976. I repeat again, 080-8982-8976. For those of you that are outside Nigeria, the number to call again is +234-808-982-8976. I repeat it again, +234-808-982-8976. And we're going to pick your call to hear what you have to say concerning the inflation rate in Nigeria and how it affects Nigerians.
All right, guys, just before we dive into the topic, let's go on this very short break. We will be right back.
DJM TV. DJM TV. DJM TV.
Welcome back. All right. Just before we went for that commercial break, we said we are going to talk about the inflation rate in Nigeria and how it affects Nigerians. And also we're going to be talking about 2020 and 2021, which is better compared to talking about the inflation rate, which of the year is far better. Is it the one in 2020 or the one in 2021? And we also are going to be talking about some of the steps that the government can take to curb inflation. So, Favor, what do you have to say about this?
All right, guys. We know that inflation is something that really affects purchasing power as a people. Let's take, for instance, what 1,000 naira years ago is what 10,000 naira will be buying at this very moment. So really, the inflation rate is going up on a daily basis, and millions of Nigerians are complaining that and are like going up, yet salary remains static. It's really affecting the people. So we will be discussing the inflation rate and how it has affected Nigeria. So guys, you can drop your comment right now on how the inflation rate presently in Nigeria has affected you. Now, so Victor, the current inflation rate in Nigeria is how high has it gone? How high has it gone?
Thank you, Favor. The current inflation rate in Nigeria is alarming. Of course, in July, the National Bureau of Statistics said that the consumer price, this the consumer price index (CPI), that is what controls the rise in the price of commodity. Of course, inflation is the rise in price of commodity. And then he said that the percentage rate of inflation as at July 2021 is 17.38%. Don't forget, in April it was 18.12%, and in May it reduced to 17.93%. In June it reduced again to 17.75%, and now in July it is in 17.38%. And we don't know how the citizens of Nigeria are coping right now, because anytime there's inflation, what we know is that the price of commodity will increase drastically, especially now that the economy is really somehow hard for some persons who cannot even take 3 square meals in a day. I wonder how they would manage to cope with the rise in price.
All right, guys. Now, speaking with some few persons on the street, they're really complaining, especially those who are involved in the sales of foodstuff commodity. There are certain things that inflation rate profits the seller, but not the buyer. For instance, we'll talk about assets like lands. When you buy a land for 200,000 naira, if you give it time, the price of that land will go up, it will rise, and in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you will be selling that same plot of land for over 5 million naira. Now, those are not the kind of people we're talking about. We'll talk about the effect of inflation rate. We're talking about the everyday seller in the market, those involved with the everyday goods that Nigerians use. And when I took out my time and I went into the market to do a little survey, I discovered that the prices of goods have drastically gone up. People are complaining daily, although they manage to buy, those who want to buy manages to buy, but the sellers are saying they get little or nothing from each sale that they make. Now let's take you straight up into a market so you get a view of what we're saying. We will be right back.
DJM TV. DJM TV. COVID-19 pandemic so far has negatively affected the global economy and more severely developing nations of Africa, particularly Nigeria. The impact of the COVID-19 on Nigerian economy, businesses and households have been troubling the society. Furthermore, the rise in the price of commodity and services is affecting the standard of living, and many citizens are likely to be further pushed below the poverty line due to the surge in market prices. With the Nigerians suffering massive depreciation, things are more likely not to get better for the common man.
COVID-19 period really did a huge turn on business, especially sales, and most things have become really more expensive. After the COVID era, when I go to the market trying to get more goods, I discovered things have become more expensive, especially imported cosmetics, branded ones have been so expensive. Even cosmetics that are made in Nigeria here have gone up in price. Government can help by seeing the manufacturers of the products made in Nigeria, especially skincare products made in Nigeria. If there's a way they can sit and talk together so they can beat down the price, so it will be more affordable for we that we are buying it.
If the federal government can create development of jobs and to tell students to do a farmer, go for agric, Our people, they are still face education. They didn't face about and people to prepare how they plant food, cassava, any stuff, beans, onion. Look at the country now. Look at Ghana there. People who are making the farm, they are not many. They are too low. Nobody is ready to stay in the country again. Everybody find a way to leave the country.
Right now, the goods are too expensive. You cannot even buy in the market. You don't know what to sell because all what we are buying is too expensive.
Go! From voices in head, it is not unfound to say that the Nigerian economy is a total revamp and in turn brings succor to the masses. I am for a what's it life.
DJM TV. DJM TV.
COVID-19 pandemic so far has negatively affected the global economy and more severely developing nations of Africa, particularly Nigeria. The impact of the COVID-19 on Nigeria economy, businesses and households have been troubling the society. Furthermore, the rise in the price of commodity and services is affecting the standard of living, and many citizens are likely to be further pushed below the poverty line due to the surge in market prices. With the Nigerians suffering massive depreciation, things are more likely not to get better for the common man.
COVID-19 period really did a huge turn on business, especially sales, and most things have become really more expensive. After the COVID era, when I go to the market trying to get more goods, I discover things have become more expensive, especially imported cosmetics, branded ones have been so expensive. Even cosmetics that are made in Nigeria here have gone up in price. Government can help by seeing the manufacturers of the products made in Nigeria, especially skincare products made in Nigeria. If there's a way they can sit and talk together so they can beat down the price, so it will be more affordable for we that we are buying it.
If the federal government can create development of jobs and to tell students to do a farmer, go for agric. Our people, they are still face education. They didn't face about and people to prepare how they plant food, cassava, any stuff, beans, onion. Look at the country now. Look at Ghana there. People who are making the farm, they are not many. They are too low. Nobody is ready to stay in the country again. Everybody find a way to leave the country.
Right now, the goods are too expensive. You cannot even buy in the market. You don't know what to sell because all what we are buying is too expensive.
Go! From voices in head, it is not unfound to say that the Nigerian economy is a total revamp and in turn brings succor to the masses. I am for a what's life.
This world can be something else. All the thieves, it's only Desiani that is now a thief. Desiani this billion, Desiani that billion. People wrote laws and appropriated the resources of the job people and gave it. Danjuma was given a field. Does Danjuma know the way to that place where he was given a field? He sold part of it for $500 million US. Part of it. That is not corruption. Riwani Lukman has his field. He's dead. His children are enjoying. They are eating and eating and eating and getting fat. So people like Desiani are very stupid and very foolish. When we go to them, they tell us, You have to have capacity. So our people are only qualified to guide pipelines. They are only qualified to guide pipeline. The Zani will give OML to people who are older than, people who have more capacity than, people who have more stake than. Look at it now. All of them have left her. She's left famished, hungry, sick on a wet beach. There's nothing to show for it. There's no single Ijaw person among the people that she gave this money to from her own Ijaw land. No single Ijaw person. But it's Ezani's name. They are not calling their brothers who stole the money that they claim she used to steal the money, that bought the yachts, that built the houses, that are having the foreclosure in the United States, that are having all this. Nobody is talking about them. It is Ezani. We must learn a lesson. You know, one of my cousins like that, his name is Sam David West, Chidiadi. This man, what did he go to prison for? Rich watch and cup of tea, oh, funny people. Rich watch and cup of tea, he went to prison. Today, he's gallivanting, he's shouting, Buhari, Buhari, Buhari. Ha! Oh, Mumu know too much. Oh, Mumu know too much. Tam David, where she daddy. You went to prison for wristwatch and cup of tea. You still dey follow Gambari for yard. That's how we are. When the issue of Biafra came, Charlie Boy said it's not in support of Biafra, we are rascals, we are this. 70 years old man. No? Then Tiagasa, they Tiagasa him. He fell, he fainted, he passed out. He passed out. 70 years old man. But when their people came, police.
All right, guys, welcome back from that short break. We're going to be looking at, Victor, we're going to be comparing 2020 to 2021, considering the prices of goods in the market and the inflation rate. What do you think? Which of these years was better? You know, there was COVID-19 and people felt, oh, 2020 was worse. Now we're in 2021 and same complaint. So which of these years do you think is better, Victor?
All right, thank you, Favor. In 2020, when there was COVID-19, you know, the price of things really went high, although not compared to other years like 2015, precisely it was down. In 2016, it went up. In 2018, it also went up. But in 2020, it went a little bit up and down, up and down. People were able to at least get some commodity. Like when we got into the market here in Oka, we were able to talk to some persons who was able to tell us that before now, they were getting a penta of Gary for a rate of 600 naira, but right now, as at this year, they are getting it for 1,300 naira. Now, come think of it. In 2020, they were able to get it for 600, but now in 2021, they are getting it for 1,200 naira. Now, some persons like this, they don't even have job for themselves. They hardly feed 3 times a day. Some just get a meal and then go to bed. They have to work more than like 8 hours, 9 hours just to put food on their table. Now, how do we expect, or how do the government expect these people to be able to cater for their needs and that of their children? Of course, one of our viewers sent in some minutes ago that the rate of sardine is really alarming. As of last year, they were buying it for 250 naira, but now presently They're buying it for the rate of 500 naira. And that is so alarming because, according to her, she said that the government should do something about it before somebody would die.
All right, so in a nutshell, you're saying 2020 was way better than 2021. Is that what you're saying, Victor?
Yes, 2020 was way better than that.
But we know in 2020, COVID-19 came and spoiled a lot of things. You know, we had prices were a bit fair, but I think Nigerians also contributed in a way to the hike in price. For example, with the lockdown was imminent, everybody was going to stay indoors. People started stockpiling things, and you know, because of that rush, people started adding price, even when there was no increment in price from the manufacturer. People started doubling the price of things. Like you see, a carton of Indomie was selling for about 1,002, and just because they heard that there will be no interstate movement, that same carton of Indomie that sold for 1,200 in the morning sold for about 1,800 naira by evening. And we're not talking about the present price today. So, what do you think are some of the steps the government can take to curb inflation in Nigeria, because it's really affecting everybody?
All right, I think that one of the things we do is to create employment in Nigeria. The government needs to look at the part of unemployment in Nigeria, because I think that so many persons are jobless, and this is making them find it difficult to get in. And also the market structure. I think the market women, they are paying too much of it. Now we were able to get to Auckland market in I'm talking about Auckland City, a Koami market. That's one of the biggest markets in Auckland City, in Anambra State. And we found out that before the day closes, the women in Auckland, which is the Auckland market, pay up to 4% coming to collect taxes from their. It's either they are paying this person or they are paying person, or they are paying this person, and not less than the sum of 50, 100. Sometimes they pay up to 150 a day. So in a week, you know how much they will be getting from this market seller. Now, if these market sellers buys goods and then they are able to sell their goods for let's say a 1% profit gain, and then out of that 1% profit gain, the government people who represent the government, because they come to the market as a representative of the government, these people comes in and they collect part of that 1%. Now, a market woman or a market man would not want to go home with 1%, would want to increase price. So if the government are able to control this tax paying by market women, I think the price of commodity would come down.
All right, here in Benin, we also interviewed some persons, and they told us that there are aside the government representative coming to collect market levies, tax, and all of that, then you also have the community collecting various type of levies from these people that sell in the market. A person can end up paying 2,000 naira in form of tax to either government representative or representatives from the community. And then another issue was that was raised was the fact that there are too many unions that control the prices of goods, not just in Benin City, Edo State, but also all over Nigeria. You see, they have yam seller union, they have rice seller union, there is bean seller union, there's union for those that sell meat, there's union for those that sell biscuits, there's union for those that sell drinks. So virtually everything is controlled by this union. So even when the sellers wants to make a little reduction in the prices of goods, the union is going to fine them for selling below accredited union price. And in these unions, they pay levies as well. So you're paying to the government, you're paying to the community where your market is located, and you're also paying to your union. So I think the government should look into all of this critically and see a way to, make a unified payment for all. If they're going to pay levies at all, it should be one-time payment to cover everything, and it should be reduced, considering the fact that these men and women that sell in the market will add whatever levy they pay to the price of their goods and sell it out, and the masses will be at the receiving end of the whole thing. Like a popular saying, A popular saying is when two elephants fight, it is the grant that bears, the suffering and all of that. So the government should really look into this issue to curb inflation. You talked about employment. I will also say youth in Nigeria, Nigerian men and women all over the world, not just here in Nigeria, should look inward and bring out that entrepreneurial spirit. We cannot always rely on our salary. Your salary comes once in a month, and at the end of the day, it's gone. If you can look inward and bring out something, be sources of money, it will really go a long way to, if you have, if you're on the same page with me.
All right, and again, to add to what you said, Favor, I think some of the effects of inflation in Nigeria, especially the Nigeria that we live in right now, is the fact that inflation will reduce purchasing power. In the sense that the commodities that you're going to buy in the market is going to reduce. Now, if you're buying 10 tin of milk, for example, before now, because of the rate of inflation, you are going to be buying less than 5, because you're getting a tin of milk for above 300 naira. What you do get for 10, or let's say 150 naira before now, you're getting it for above 250 naira. That means if you're going to be buying, if you're buying 5 before, that means you'll be buying 2 right now. So it reduces the purchasing power. Again, it will reduce the value of cash in your hand. Now you hear some people saying that, oh, cash, this 1,000 naira doesn't have value again, because when you take 1,000 naira or 5,000 naira to the market, you end up coming with just a bag of things. Rather than you getting a lot of things, you end up getting just few things from the market. And it helps to reduce the value of cash in our hands. And some that do not perish, like non-perishable goods, people tend to buy it and stock up in their house, because they know that in the next 5 or 6 months, the price is going to go up, and then they stock this in their house just to get it ahead of time. And again, what we know is that inflation, the effect of inflation on Nigeria, cause them to borrow money to purchase. That means that purchasing power is low. They turn into borrowing, and then it turns them into debtors. So these are some of the things that, or some of the ways it affects Nigeria in one way or the other. I think we are running out of time, but before we go, we just like to get a final thought from you, Favor. What do you think that this government, precisely this government, this president, talking about Buhari administration, what do you think they should do about in Nigeria?
All right, guys. So, Victor, I quite agree with you. Purchasing power is low. Salary remains static. You can hardly, you take 50,000 naira to the market, and you come back and you start wondering, did I misplace my money? That's a common saying amongst Nigeria. So, guys, do well to drop your comment on these issues. We're talking about inflation rate, how it's affecting Nigeria. What do you think the government can do, to reduce or to curb inflation in Nigeria? We'll be right back after this break. I'll talk about our giveaway, which is coming up on the 28th of August 2021. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back.
DJM TV. DJM TV. DJM TV. DJM TV. DJM TV.
Just wait to connect. Okay.
All right, welcome back, guys.
I think we have
We
a
did
caller.
promise you in the previous
I think
video
we have a caller.
that we'll be giving
Hold on,
out.
Fib. I think we have a caller. I think we have a caller. And so we can hear you. Go ahead. We have a caller. So go ahead, sir. Your name and where you are calling from.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Your name and where you are calling from.
Okay. My name is Duke. I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay.
Um,
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Yes, I was enjoying the program online, and I thank God for the way you are organizing the program. I think we can address everything to our government. You understand? For the inflation. Yes. The reason is that if government is taking care of those people they are governing, they will regulate. You understand?
Yes.
They will regulate, and they supposed to monitor the price, the inflation. You can imagine this time around something that you are buying like 15 naira, you buy it, tomorrow you go back to buy it, it will be double because the economy is very bad. Because they were not at least doing what they're supposed to do as regard to the poor masses. And this is the poor masses that are suffering all this. Because those of them that are up there, they have everything they need. Some of them, they don't buy fuel. Some of them, they don't buy everything, their wardrobe, all those things, they get them allowance for all those things. But the poor masses are the ones suffering all these things every time, and then. So my own solution is we should talk to the government. And who are those governments? They are not even after. And that is why we see nobody monitors, no regulation. In other countries, you cannot put price to any commodity without informing the public. So by that side, this thing is getting bad and bad and bad every day. And I don't know how we can help.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So I think we add what this caller said is trying to say that the government should please look into the rate of inflation because things that they are buying for less than 20, 30 naira, they now buy it for up to 100 naira. So, Faith, I don't know what you have to say about that. All right. I think Favor, it's yet. Can you hear me, Favor? All right. So if
All
you're
right, I can hear you loud and clear, Victor. Now, if I get the caller very well, the inflation rate has really affected purchasing power, like we were talking about earlier. As what they could buy before with a certain amount, they can no longer buy with that same amount, which is really, really not a very good thing. It's making it a very difficult time to live in right now.
Okay, so with this, I think we're running out of time. So tomorrow we are going to be up live by 5 p.m. for our giveaway live show. You don't need to miss it. You need to be part of the show. So, Favor, how can our viewers be part of the live show for tomorrow? Can you hear me, Favor? I said, how can our
drop your
viewers...
comments. You can still call in with the WhatsApp number. And even after this video, you can still, even after the live show, you can still drop your comment on our, our platform on Facebook and even on YouTube. Now, we did promise you in a previous video that on the 28th of August 2021, we'll be giving a sum of 50,000 naira to 10 lucky winners. That is 5,000 naira each. And that will be taking place tomorrow in our live video. You don't want to miss that. You really don't want to miss that. So we are going to be selecting winners, but we're going
All right. I think we lost Favor, who's going to be joining us. We're going to be selecting winners from across the region, across the world. Those of you who have been supporting us, those of you who have been liking our brand, making sure that DJM TV grows to the stand that it is right now. We're going to be selecting 10 lucky winners. All you need to do is comment on the videos, on some of our videos that we're going to be posting, especially this video. Break your comments, place it, and we shall select 10 lucky winners by tomorrow. You might be one of them. Not forgetting that tomorrow by 5 p.m. you can still call us with the same number, and the number to call is +23 +23 8089928976, and the number to call again is +23 8089828976. Do not forget to drop your comments, and until we come your way next time, this is DJM TV Daily News Update. Thank you for watching till the end.
DJM TV. DJM TV.